Hello, I'm Noah Girl 101 and I'm making a video today in response to Jam to the Jars. So, it's about caring what people think about you, really, and how not to. And everybody cares a little bit about what people think about them. You know, everybody does, but I try and avoid it as possible because I am the person that I am and you're the person that you are, and you just have to be yourself because nobody on this planet is like you, and I've said that before in previous videos. You are the only person like you on this planet, and doesn't matter how much you try to be normal or, you know, what society wants you to be, you're never going to be. You can act your entire life, you know, but you'll never be yourself if you don't embrace yourself and express yourself, as the new Labyrinth song suggests. I want to show you something, okay? Brace yourself. This is my raincoat and it's very red and very dotty. It's my favourite item of clothing ever, and I walk, when it's raining I'll wear it, I'll get out my bag and I'll wear it, and I've got a matching umbrella too. And I see people in their cars, they laugh at me. I can see them like laughing at me, but I don't care. I mean, when you're, you know, well, in your car you obviously drive, but if you're like walking past and you're like laughing at me in my raincoat, in my matching umbrella, you'll go soaking wet and I'm nice and warm and dry, so you know. and yeah, I don't care what people think about my raincoat. I love my raincoat, and my friends all laugh at me too, but I don't care. The important thing about not caring what people think is you've got to laugh at yourself and be able to laugh at yourself. Like, because I know that this probably looks ridiculous to the majority of people, but I saw it in the shop and I was like, I need it, I love it. It's from Primark, in case anybody, well, I was wondering, not that you'd be wondering what. And we play Where's Wally in the school hall at like break time and lunchtime. I'll go, it's like hide and seek, and they'll like, you know, cover their eyes and count to 10 or whatever, and then I'll go and sit with random people and they'll have to find me. And I'll just be like, "Where's Wally?" It's actually, yeah. So that's how I embrace my race. I don't know whether you know this about me, but I'm kind of obsessed with One Direction, and I get like judged on this all the time because everybody thinks, oh, typical boy band, blah 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 blah. Basically, I'm obsessed with One Direction. I love their music, and people judge me on this all the time, and they think I'm automatically, well, I am a crazy stalker because I know like their favourite cheeses and stuff, which is a bit weird. Just because I like one boy band does not mean I have, you know, terrible taste in music. Because, and obviously I can't have terrible taste in music because they're like international, and I like them when they were on the X Factor. So yeah, I was right to, you know, point that out. Direction here. So yeah, people judge me on that all the time. They think, oh my god, she's like one of those girls with like One Direction, and people like laugh at me, take the mick out of me because I like One Direction. So I appreciate all types of music, and I love all types of music. I don't just like boy bands. I like people like Ed Sheeran, Matt Cardle. Oh, Matt Cardle, don't say like mainstream because Matt Cardle's not mainstream. Joe Brooks isn't all mainstream. You don't even know who he is probably. Elliot Fox is incredible. Just, you know, this is a side note, check him out on YouTube, Elliot Fox. You won't regret it, especially if you're a girl. And Justin Bieber as well. So many people like think it's a bad thing to like Justin Bieber. I like his music, okay? I think he does pretty catchy music that is kind of good. And people judge you like all the time when you say that you like Justin Bieber. They're like, oh, you're so lame, you like Justin Bieber. And then, you know, people are just so cruel about it. I'm going on for a bit of a tangent, I've realised this. But don't judge people because they like Justin Bieber. They're an idiot because they like Justin Bieber. I think he's an alright lad. Wish your boyfriend had never let you go. I want to keep places you ain't never been before. Flick, flick on you. Hipsters. I love hipsters. I admire them. I think they're great. I love the clothes that they wear, and I understand what you're saying, that they hate being called hipsters or indies or emos or whatever. but they say that chavs are the scum of the earth and that all chavs are bad. No, not all chavs are bad. I live in a council estate, which means there's a lot of people who are classed as chavs living around me, and I know some of their stories, and some people just can't afford to they can't afford nice clothes and nice, like, dressy uppy clothes, the chav, just because they wear trackies. You don't know the story. You don't know that that's not the only clothes that they wear, or that they might be having an off day, you know? Just because I've got my hoodie on and me trackies and me hair in a scruffy bun does not make me a chav. I just can't be bothered to make an effort today because I'm probably having a shite day. I pretty much live in, like, cartoon t-shirts and jeans. That's actually all I live in, and I like it that way because it's my style. And people are like, oh my god, you're such a baby, you have Tom and Jerry on your t-shirt. I'm a child, okay? I'm a child because you're beautiful and you're amazing, and you don't need to change because society or someone tells you to. Because you just shouldn't care what people think of you, because I walk down the street and I sing to myself. I talk to myself all the time. People think I'm crazy. I was walking up to history one time, and you know when you're singing a song in your head, and you're like walking up, and I was by myself because I couldn't find my friend, and I was like, you start humming first, you don't realise you're humming, and then you go, and I was just like walking up like, stop and stare! And literally everybody was just like, I was just like, walking up. On Facebook, when people are like, and I'll rate your looks out of 10, and that's all well and good, but in the words of Musical Bethan, when did this guy's opinion matter, you know? As long as you're comfortable with what you're wearing, it shouldn't matter. People laugh at you, and they're probably just jealous because they have never had balls to wear what you're wearing. I want you to go to your wardrobe. You don't have to do all these things, by the way, if you don't want to. Go to your wardrobe, get out your weirdest piece of clothing, or you think you're weirdest, or your most unique item of clothing, and just hug it and just be like, I love you, because that's what I do when I come home and I see people laughing at me because of my raincoat. I appreciate my raincoat so much, and I don't know where I'd be without it. Do you know what? Let's do it. Justin Bieber. You know you love me, I love Justin Bieber! If I can scream I love Justin Bieber out of my window, even though there was no one on my street, but that wasn't my fault. Somebody was bound to hear me. Then you can do anything. Don't care if people think you're strange or people think you're weird, because you're probably never going to stress, especially strangers. I have so many people say that I can't do that, I can't sing to my favourite song in HMV because there's people in there. So, you ain't gonna see those people again. Be yourself, don't care what people think about you, because in school you're never gonna see these people. You're gonna leave school and they're probably gonna end up the people that pick on you because of the way you dress. 10 years time, hey, you'll be going for a slash or a wee in the public toilet, and they'll be scrubbing it. You just keep your head up, darling, and you keep your head held high, because you're amazing. Don't care if people think that you're strange or that you dress strange, because you're beautiful and you're amazing, and you probably gonna end up being some model someday or a fashion designer, and you'll end up being like proper rich and stuff. So don't even worry about it. People are poo heads. I always see poo heads. And when you're, lighting up the catwalk, and they're like, oh, will you sign me autographs? Be like, no, you're amazing, and people that pick on you, you're 10 times better person than they'll ever be. And love Justin Bieber if you want to, wear bright coloured clothes if you want to, wear trackies if you want to, just love the person that you are, because you're incredible. I've said that so many times in this video. You are. Me.